said that as soon as the stream started.
Dear. That's one for the NASCAR fans, that is.
Raw Gator.
Yeah. I can't even find the stream. I'm having a fantastic time right now. Go on, Jay. You tell them all where it's F3 round 4 in Canada. Go on, you do all that stuff.
Hang on, mate. I need to wait until people get in the stream first. Notifications on have just gone out.
Fair enough.
Alright, so someone's already clicked off. So went from 2 viewers to 1 viewer. That's nice.
Oh, great.
So everyone, welcome to PSGL F3 round 4 Canada. Alongside me is HMFC.
Hello, guys, and possibly girls.
Danica Patrick.
Yeah. Huh? Danica Patrick, Pippa Man,
Yeah.
Susie Wolf, Sophia Flush. Are we running out? Female race drivers?
We got Koo in the chat. That's AMS, by the way.
AMS was cheering me on last night. He was he was hoping for a he was hoping for a podium for me. Just to be honest, I thought it was on at one point. I'll be totally honest, but it wasn't. And yeah, you had an eventful race last night, Jamie, didn't you?
Yeah, just got caught up in other people's shit.
PG stream, son. PG stream. Starting.
No one's in here yet. No one's gonna notice it. Okay.
If we don't talk about it, it didn't happen. It's a bit like Valtteri Bottas's marriage. Oof, big F in the chat. Oh god. Well, we're Canada. I haven't seen a dry race here all week, so or a fully dry.
FP had a dry race.
Yeah, did they have a wet quali though?
Don't think so.
Oh, I think that's the only one. But as I was going to say, Jamie drives more in this division, well, in this league than I do, so Jamie sees more.
Of course, in F6 we had that car rolling over.
Yeah, we did. We've had all sorts. F5 last night had a fully dry, had a dry quali, a dry start into inters into full wets.
Into thunderstorm, into tornado, into cyclone, into hurricane.
Yeah, I mean it did. I mean, we won't talk about the War of Champions. I mean, there was quite a few incidents there yesterday. One might be in the stewards at the moment. But yeah, always dry.
I got 16 drivers.
We do. Are all the ones who are in the championship fight, which is basically half the field, because I don't know if anyone's aware of this. I don't even know if you're aware of this, Jamie, that the top 7 in this division are separated by 6 points after 4 races.
Jesus Christ, that's closer than last season. Yeah, it was this time last season.
SSR Phoenix and Rob Forbes are joint on points at the top.
Every standings, have a look at it. Of course, people in the stream are more likely going to be in the Discord, so you can have a look yourself.
So F3 standings. So yeah, the driver standings, 22 points for the top 2, SSR Phoenix, Inda Williams and Rob Forbes.
Right. You are right.
And then you've got 19 points on Ushin's got 19, TTG Warren's got 18, Tom's got 17, Tasmas has got 16, who is basically, Tasmas is the top driver out of those top 3 who hasn't got a podium. The only one of the guys in the top 6 rather, who hasn't got a podium, and AMS is on 16 points. With
if you're like Tibbs and Zexa or someone like that, if you get a podium, if you get like a winner or a second place tonight, you can go from like 13th in the standings to like 4th. It's so close.
Absolutely. It's really tight in the midfield. Plus, as well, there's been a lot of people.
It's closer than the championship.
DNFs. It is. First driver out on track, I think, is Brand. Brand's already about to start a lap.
Followed by someone else. It's a Red Bull, JMS, because it's the only Red Bull tonight. Tom AJ couldn't race because he's not well. So yeah, but there's a spinner. It was a spinner. Nino has left the session.
Oh dear.
And his car's reversing down the track. I'm on board with it. It's rolling down the track like Jules Bianchi's car did at Germany that one time in Nürburgring.
Yeah.
And it's been disqualified. Big oof.
That could be a back of the grid start for Nino. Might be the safest place to... GG. Might be the safest place to be, because we know how treacherous turn 1 is. There was a famous accident in 1998.
And now Tasmus has got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with AMS. He spun around. That's a voice crack. That's first of many. AMS has gotten away with it without any damage of some sort. So Tasmus probably just pile driving to the side of him. And that's McLaren going slowly.
There is. There's also... It's a chaotic start to qualify. But through the last corner now. War of Champions, Fran avoids just. It's going to be the banker. Oh, it must have been invalidated. What are you eating, young man?
Celebrations.
What are you celebrating?
Christmas.
Christmas. 1st of December today. Just so everyone knows, I got a beer advent calendar because everyone in my household knows what I'm about.
I've seen a Marmite advent calendar once.
That's decent. F3 has banged it on pole with a 109.5.
That's not going to be the pole time, though. I don't think.
I wouldn't have thought so. That's F5 pace. And 109 flat with Rob Forbes, the championship leader. Nino's joined. He's going to find out that he's disqualified from the session.
Yeah. Cowboy's got one of those DLC helmets.
Which one?
The one with like multiple colours on it, and like one of the colours on it's like a picture of a space thingy.
Ah.
Got that one. It's nice.
That's nice. Spent his money.
Giving money to Codemasters rather than spending all that money for updates on the game. Maybe to fix the safety car.
I've never seen the safety car, it's just a myth. It's like a Loch Ness monster.
It's like the red flags.
Or Jeremy Corbyn's Brexit policy. It just doesn't exist.
To keep it non-political, red flags. Yeah, like red flags. Or London buses, maybe.
Red flags.
Why did they remove red flags?
Probably it was causing too much for the game to restart itself.
Imagine if it was red flags in league racing, like in PSGL and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe during the 2-week break, maybe we can do I don't know. Oh, and Cowboy's rounded in the wall.
Oh, hello.
Out of the out of the Olivia Panis short chicane.
That's not the Panis corner.
It is Panis corner. Panis broke his legs in that corner. No, Panis. I thought Panis broke his leg on the exit of that chicane.
Panis broke his legs at Hartley corner.
Did he? I thought it was later in the lap.
No, wait, Tim Hole's coming around now. That's where he broke it. He hit the outside wall and it went straight head on into the inside. Or vice versa, the other way round.
I think it was the other way round. He clipped her. I thought he clipped the outside.
He hit the inside wall and then went into the outside wall head on.
Huh. What did he end up with? A smashed ankle? I can't remember. I think it was broken leg or smashed ankle. I can't remember one or the other.
His 2 legs got broken.
Yeah, one worse than the other, I remember.
I like how many times you criticise Codemasters in the F1 game. They still retweet the leagues and stuff.
They do. Their social media presence is tip top. But there we go. The
They come
the
into the
interesting
stream.
thing here
If they ever come into the
is
stream, I'll ask them about the safety car.
if they ever come into the stream, I'll ask, can I test the next game? That's what I'll ask. The question that I've got to ask here is there is a lot of drivers not setting lap times. Now,
Ooh,
is this
Shanglabar.
because... Ooh, it's a new
Ooh.
name at the top of the times. But what I was going to ask is, there's a lot of drivers not set times, and there's a lot of guys out there on the soft tyres. Now, does that mean they're going for a two-stop, or is... I mean, Tibbson's
Rain.
sitting on his hards,
Maybe it
or
could be.
rain.
Maybe it could be rain, but it comes later on in the race, like yesterday. Hence why a couple of drivers are going on mediums.
If you're not from the UK,
And that's
it's absolutely freezing at the moment, and I am literally freezing commentating. I feel like I've turned into Crofty. I'm just moaning about stuff that has no relation to the race. Bran with pole. Wow. Now that is a sight we haven't seen in a long time.
Going back to real life, how is the season finished already?
Well, it's December the 1st, mate.
It only feels like bloody yesterday that the race in Germany happened.
It's not been a bad season.
The same day that Germany race happened, we were commentating on F3 for the first time together. That's Forbes goes second.
Were we really?
Yeah. It's been half a year that we've been doing this.
Amazing.
It's nearly been a year since I've got into commentary in PSGL overall.
I can't remember. I think collectively now with comms and races, I've got to be pushing 50 races.
Well, I've been doing comms for about a year. I started off with co-commentator in F5. The old one.
AMS has just missed the bollard at the chicane. The keep left bollard. He's let, I think that was Rob Forbes go past, he might be on the quick lap.
Yeah.
Forbes is in the racing point.
It's a bit early
his
on.
helmet's quite cool.
It's a bit early on in the qualifying session, but it's something we haven't, well, done or asked this season yet. First retirement predictions.
Well, there's another yellow flag.
That is for
some
slow cars. Go on.
There's some slow cars. First retirement for in what? The race?
Yeah.
Well, normally my money would be on Jack Tyler, but as he isn't here, I'm going to say that Giroud possibly because of just where he is, but I don't know. We don't really have a lot of mental drivers in F3. We have quite a clean league, quite a clean division.
Giroud is yet to race after his race ban. He's raced in FP, but he hasn't raced in F3 since Azerbaijan.
There is a Mercedes parked on the outside.
Desmos. He's ran out of fuel, definitely. He's also got that helmet as well, the one that Colby has.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Drave, there he is.
Rave. He turns up. He's here. My former teammate, of course. Famously won the F5 Constructors Championship together, with Rave getting 95% of the points that season.
I remember when you and him came together on the first lap of my first ever race in PSGL, and I just snuck past. I think I might have clipped your rear tyre.
Where was that?
Race. Hungary, a couple seasons back. It was in a Haas.
Was it?
It's amazing how I just remember these things.
It is amazing you remember these things. I also like how, oh, and round goes Zexa.
And
TNR,
there he is.
TNR,
He's done a Kimi Räikkönen.
yeah. TNR are enjoying a good spell of form in league racing at the moment. They obviously got their podium last night in F5 with, I can't say his name, Sejonlis, is that right?
Yep.
There we go. And yeah, he got a podium.
Tell you what, Shalaba is. I say Shalaba. I know how to pronounce the name, but I just prefer not to. He's third, but
What?
as I, all right, he's just fit the set of mediums. Everyone else is on a set of sops.
Oh, and in the wall.
Tim Hall.
Tim
And
Hull
he's
is
out.
my. He is my. He shouldn't
shit,
have
Rebel.
retired because his car might
It's not
get him
ghosting.
disqualified.
Sometimes even though the ghosting is off, ghosting is on rather. It. Oh.
He's left the session.
Eh? Dutch things. Anyway,
Driver of the day. That's what I'm saying. Driver of the day.
yeah.
Dutch things equals driver of the day. Zandvoort as well. By the way,
Bran.
Zandvoort, just to let anyone know, Brandwood Pole, anyone who's thinking about going to Zandvoort next season, Zandvoort in 1984, when it was removed from the calendar, was removed. Oh, in the wall.
No, AMS.
See, poor boy in the wall.
Yeah,
as well.
AMS has gone pole.
Amazing. One for the old boys. Yeah, in 1984, Zandvoort was taken off the calendar by Bernie because it was impossible to get in. Because it literally is between the sea, and there's only one way in and out, which makes it ridiculously hard to get into the circuit.
Isn't Zandvoort on the beach?
Yes, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they got like the sand dunes and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
On the track.
So yeah, so on the 1st of May, we'll be there during F1. It'll be a snooze fest. Red Bull will win. Guaranteed.
They should have made it go to. They should have gone to Assen.
They should have gone to Assen. But they probably would have ruined the MotoGP track, so I'm kind of glad they didn't. Anyway, Formula 1 should race at Le Mans in France. Not Paul Ricard. Paul Ricard is dead. AMS on pole.
Bring it to Reims. Bring it to Reims when they had the triangle circuit.
Yeah, it doesn't exist in public highway you can drive down.
The pit straight's still there. They still got the stands and everything. Yeah,
there's three roundabouts and there's speed cameras there. But here's a hint: if you have a British number plate, they don't come and get you for your fine. I cannot believe this qualifying session is nearly over, and Phoenix has just come out the pits.
While we're on the topic of IRL, how do you think Vietnam's going to do next season?
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I reckon
probably a 3 a.m. wake up for that one?
It's going to be around about the same time as China, isn't it?
Oh, great. Just what I need. I always like it, though. Get up, you make yourself a coffee on a Sunday morning. I don't get up for qualifying, sod that.
Right, so...
Not worth it.
Vietnam is 7 hours behind us. Wait, no, 7 hours in front of us.
So a 2 o'clock race normally.
2:10. 7 a.m.
That's a bit too bad.
Yeah, so it's around about the time of China, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as Australia, Japan, or anything.
I kind of miss the fact that Australia's at Melbourne. I like the idea of going back to Adelaide.
I don't think it would suit today's cars. It'd be too tight. There'd be no overtaking or anything. Like Not to say there's any, there's loads of overtaking now at Melbourne, but I'd like to see them go to Sandown
The reason it would be good to go to
or Phillip
the reason
Island. Phillip Island would be a good track.
the reason it'd be good to go to Melbourne, to go to Adelaide, by the way, is that you need historical circuits to give the championship any credence, really, in my opinion.
Yep, as the drivers are now preparing a final lap.
First over the line is going to be Juru, I think.
Someone just went straight on at the hairpin of Shive, and he nearly hits the wall trying to get it out of there. And in fact, he's just behind Game Freaker. And so Phoenix just started his lap. I need to get some of the data up. AMS is 8 tenths off, but we're going to go with him anyway because everyone else is in the first sector right now. He's close
Yellow
to
flag,
setting
set to
a
one.
lap. Who is that? That's probably going to be someone spun off, isn't it? It's gone anyways. And back to AMS for the last corner. It's not going to improve, but yeah, that's that for AMS.
Tasmas is over the line. Tasmas is definitely starting 13th at best.
Shoaib is gone. Yellow flag still out there in sector
Tim
1.
Hull obviously just left the session, hasn't returned.
So he's already out of the race. Yeah, so
Probably
Williams
retired
now
from the
wide.
session.
Williams wide at the hairpin. That was Phoenix. He's just letting cars go. On
Giroud
their
with
laps.
P10.
Ushin.
On.
4th position. That's a good lap from him. Rock and who's the next car around? Felix. Let's see what he can do. That's F3 by the way.
He's going to put a... It was 2 tenths up.
Invalid. He was invalid there, Felix.
Oh. Phoenix has backed off. I think
Yeah,
that's it.
by the way, F3's his name's Felix actually. That's what I prefer to call him that.
Yeah, I will call him Felix from now on.
Forbes has gone. Well, Forbes retired. I thought he improved there.
I think that's it. Everyone's across the line.
AMS has already set a lap.
So AMS goes pole. The old boy.
Did a victory lap there. You can tell
Earlier
though,
on,
he was across the line.
Ushin put in the group chat, earlier on in the PSGL group chat, he said that there was no time for washed up old people to come out of his shadow. Well, is he eating his words now a little bit as he's on 4th place and AMS has banged it on pole? Someone message Big C.
It's still possible that there's a second voice crack.
Voice crack.
It's still possible that Big C can get the pole position, of course. Well, tomorrow at Russia. He needs to use this as inspiration, to be honest.
Well, I know Big C's season hasn't been going the way he wants it to be. I mean, there's that Twitter account. I mean,
he is washed up. He needs to be down here. Well, down where we are in F5, Harry.
Oh God, could you imagine me and Big C becoming teammates? That'd be oof.
That'd be the banter squad.
Mate, I'm the walking meme. You know that I'm the walking meme generator.
I've launched that.
I have launched that.
Your Odem's famous, so Odem's made a TikTok based on that.
Yep, he did.
No, Kubica, Robert Kubica, thinking about it, he's been better than what people are expecting. That's what I'm thinking. Because remember in pre-season testing how he was like 6 seconds off the pace and like 3 seconds off George Russell.
I don't know.
By the end of the season,
I prefer not to get attacked. I prefer not to get attacked by roaming hordes of Kubica fans.
Yeah, but towards the end of the season, yeah, he did
get better from the summer break.
He went from that to being within a couple of tenths of George Russell in qualifying. And even at some points in like Mexico, even this race in Abu Dhabi, he was ahead of George Russell for most of the race.
So what's Kubica going to do now?
DTM, maybe. Reserve driver, someone. Are we? Oh wait. So we're gonna get going in or what? We've been sat here for about half a minute.
Ushin's circle is spinning for me.
The last thing I want is a restart.
I don't want to restart either.
Come on, game. Codemasters retweeting the F3 tweet. They should be looking at this.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, restart. Just been confirmed. Fucking hell. Oh, no, Ishin's left. We're on the grid. It's too late. So, yeah, we're going to back out for a sec.
Oh god.
And to keep you entertained while the lobby's been set up and all that, we're going to go to a track and we're going to call it, well, we're going to kill some AI. Because why not? We should spin out Russia.
Excellent.
Yeah, so basically, I am going to go into a race around Russia and I'm going to kill some AI while the lobby is being set up just for some entertainment. Entertainment purposes.
I am going to play a match of Football Manager.
Yeah.
I've got my Alexa coming. I've got everything coming. It's going to be great.
This is actually a good time to share the links out to some Discord chats.
Would be a good idea. Apart from the link, this is one of the best games. Says Donald Trump when reviewing games. Doesn't crash.
Down on the grid, but in just a few moments we'll be accelerating up to some really high speeds indeed to compete.
Right, so...
Yes, that is correct, AMS. Your poll did break the game. They've basically taken us down now. Why is F3 always full of glitches? This is true. F3 is always full of glitches.
Are you okay?
Why are you in the Ferrari?
Confirm you're okay, please.
But you've been
I just randomly chose it.
Husky chocolate.
Live. This is a live crash compilation. This.
You should have done the wrong thing there, Sebastian Vettel. What you're supposed to do is do that. Yes, with Leclerc.
Engine off, engine off.
I want to call someone to flip on the stream.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? LH44's in the wall.
What happened?
Magnussen off.
Okay.
LH44. Love it. LH44. Brilliant.
There's some racing points off as well. I'd love to see it.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Yeah, man, the impact's going out. Yeah, it's trying to sack. One more crash and then we'll get back in the lobby and then, yeah.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Yep, so yeah, let's go and join the session right now and just get this going.
I could do an invite, I reckon, couldn't I?
Not got one.
No, I do. Okay, it's just disconnected, reconnected. Okay, can you? Yeah, I mean, you in?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, I didn't mean.
Maybe we can get some weather spoilers as well. Just read that in the chat. AMS said Ray Bay Ray.
J-Ray, baby.
J Ray baby.
Yeah. Banter.
Computer is lagging, that's very nice. Move it. Move it, computer thingy. God's sake, what's it doing? I love my computer. Really love it.
Just get that, mate.
Bing bang bong bing bing bong bang bang bing bang bong. Right, we're back. It would be nice if Giroud actually selected his car, but whatever. Let's your vote.
How many do you reckon you'll get in an hour?
I hope not many. In all honesty. So, as we await for the grid to, well, I think the grid's been made. We're just waiting on Drew now. Get in your car, you clone.
Might be my favourite statement in quite a while, that get in the car, you fucking clown. Whoops.
Yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this time last year was out in Norway, yeah, weeks off getting Man United interim job. After
Well,
that, he
he
would
probably-
go on a massive unbeaten run, and now we've actually got Drew inside the car. The clown's inside the car. We should be getting going.
Straight into the race.
Yeah. Wait, is there any way to check that the formation lap's on for us spectators? Have the drivers looked at the chat? We're supposed to be going. Alright, we are going. Someone isn't here, I believe, because we had 16 drivers, but one... Oh yeah, it's that Tim old guy who just randomly left.
It's nice to be. It's nice to hear the three beeps of doom.
It's basically signalling war, isn't it? When you hear those noises.
It's a bit of a shame we don't have the Sky F1 music. I like the Sky F1 music as the countdown. Should have it every time Jeff tells you to do something. Do you trust Jeff or not? After he told you to go onto a set of softs in torrential rains.
I told him to shut up after that.
Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Guess what? It's like bad food conditions out here, yeah. But you know, I think the track conditions might be right for a set of super softs. I don't know.
It's time for the undercut.
Remember when Pirelli said that Hypersofts could go 77 laps?
Yeah. I do remember when they said they could do that. And everyone believed
they should bring back the 2012 tyres in their degradation.
No, they shouldn't, and we should all hope that we are not waiting for players as long as we are at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's just got to stick their setups on, I think.
Oh god.
Make sure they're starting on the right tyres as well. Remember the grey hard tyres?
Yes, I do remember the grey hard tyres.
Remember option primes? And then like, well, before F1 2016 they had like option prime, and that's the only two comprehensive dry tyres you can select.
Mm-hmm.
And then in F1 2011 the intermediates were blue and the wet tyres were orange.
Do you remember that when they were before this you had A, B, C and D compound?
Yeah.
That's before your time. So the top 8 are all on a set of softs, and then 9th
Tibson. How to ruin the flow.
With its mediums. But that would strike me as there is no rain.
So soft, 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 medium, soft.
Medium, 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 medium.
Oh, that's a nice time to join Parish.
That's a fantastic time to join.
And like it.
He will miss the race. He will not join at the back of the grid. I think it should give you a pit lane start if you do that before they round the last corner.
All depends if the game loads up in time, though.
You should do. Should be fine, really.
So what the chat says about Parish joining at the last second, though. Nothing's been said. He just joined.
He should have joined the stream.
Parish should have. He just joined uninvited, pretty much. No one said anything. He just joins and like doesn't race. Nice one.
Excellent. So, who do you think will win this race?
Jeff, whenever Arava gets a podium in the Williams. Nice one.
So, what do you think's going to happen then?
One of the soft tyre runners are going to win, I reckon. 2 stops the way to go. So lights are on here in Canada. Corners join right at the right moment. There's 5 lights and lights out and away we go. And It would be nice if the camera angle change. And look at that, Brand's got a brilliant start off the line. AMS is going to drop down into second. Going into the first corner, Brand leads.
There's contact at the back. One of the Williams hit a Renault.
Mercedes trying to go right around the outside of his teammate there and nearly getting the Renault into the wall. That was Game Freaker. Let's go on board with Drebe.
Oof.
Catch any carnage if you look at the back like this.
There's
contact, Mercedes! And Drebe nearly goes into him and the silver arrows collide, and I think that is Tosmas with wing damage, is it? It's hard to tell because the end plates are black on the Mercedes.
So one of into the first corner, one of the Williams hit the back of a Renault, and from then on they were basically side by side into each other.
Terrible start from AMS. He's gone from pole to 4th position. Paulie made a dive there in Tibson, and Shoaib gone from 8th to 6th, so it's a good move from him.
Tibson up to 7th on the mediums.
Meanwhile, Brandon Forbes have just left the competition behind.
Oh,
big crash in the last corner! Shoaib and Tibson are dead.
And that is why.
Guess what? No safety car, obviously.
Guess what? No safety car, obviously. So, Tasmas gave a hip and shove to Game Freaker into the War of Champions. I'm guessing Tasmas saw the accident. I was riding on board with Nino behind, and Game Freaker lost 3 positions. So that'll be interesting to see if he puts it to the stewards, what the stewards will say about that. Nino, I think, has front wing damage because he's really struggling to get the car turned in.
And indeed he does on both sides.
Yeah.
So the only medium runner that started in the top 10 is out. And other than that little moment there and the 2 Mercedes spinning into each other, then yeah, that was a pretty okay start. All right, everyone.
Big C, hi Big C. What an unbelievable start. Brand's in a class of 1 at the moment.
And Forbes and Brand left the competition behind, and DRS is enabled. We have not got any technical issues, unlike the race today IRL. Although it wouldn't be completely at the question, it's Codemasters and Nino is stuck and Game Freaker. They both stuck a set of hards on.
1 stops. Paul D has smashed into the back of SSR
and that's Phoenix. Disaster for Williams are going to be at the back like always.
Paul D is absolutely rear-ended.
Battle for the lead. Brandon Forbes just went off the track to try and get the move done.
Oh, into the hairpin.
Nice camera angle game. I did really want to see the nose of Forbes' car in that situation.
They're
still side by side.
Oh,
will these guys keep on going at it? Will these guys keep on going at it into the chicane? Will Brand be smart? I don't think he won't be he's smart enough not to go for it down there. He's gonna try and wait till turn 1, although it seems like to me Forbes got the better exit. He's still got the DRS. He passed the detection zone behind Brand.
He sent it.
Oof. That's an HMFC style dive bomb there from Brand. It didn't work out for him.
I said the wrong catchphrase. I said he sent it. It was perfect time to say he's launched that, but he didn't. I said he sent it.
That was poor man's HMFC.
That was imitation Brand HMFC. The
Ocean is catching. This is allowing Ocean and AMS to catch. Oh, Forbes is in the wall when he collects someone. That's a voice crack. He doesn't collect anyone.
That's a horrible place to try and rejoin, by the way. And he smashed. He ghosted it at the right time. He smashed his front wing.
He's lost his whole entire front wing. That is a shame. He's running.
Ray round the outside of Phoenix. Phoenix trying to recover.
Oh, there's a freeway battle. Here comes Cowboy.
This is going to
Drebe on the grass. He's messed the entry into the corner. Cowboy's going to get the move done on Drebe, but they're going to be side by side coming off the corner here.
Wow, what a launch that was.
Who's gonna get the DRS? It's gonna be Cowboy, Andre, and Phoenix as he got it off Tasmas.
It's the DRS Express.
Choo choo. That's an amazing angle actually, and you need to watch out as well. The drivers taking wide lines coming to the exit of the World Champions chicane corner. They need to watch out because that barrier is sticking out like mental.
No safety car.
Exactly.
What a race this is going to be. Who would have thought that Bran would be leading from Ushin? All the championship leaders, the 6 of them, have all had their own dramas so far. Forbes battling for the lead, ends up in the wall. Actually in the lead at the time. Game Freaker got hit from behind, he was having a good race. Phoenix has been hit from behind, he's been spun back round, so he's now dropped down to 8th.
Has Trey got damaged by any chance? No, he was not. Giroux's now in this battle as well.
Phoenix pushing Tuzmas alone.
Oh, Drebe's hit him again! Drebe's hit him again, and Phoenix gets away with it this time. It was Drebe that hit him last time, was it Zexa?
I'm not too sure, I can't remember.
Here comes Phoenix anyway.
He went to the left-hand side.
40 pits, 40 pits. Tight. He's got him just.
He had damage.
He locks up for the corner. Tuzmas cuts the corner. He's going to get the better exit in turn. But he has got a penalty.
He's coming back across.
Oh, now if that was 2018, they'd be in the wall.
Oh, he's hit him! He's hit him! He's hit him!
Your man, what the signs did. He needs to be black flagged. Oh, the Ferrari got on the wall there, did he? Or was that lag?
Yeah, that was lag.
Oh! Right. Callboy's hit him off. Callboy's hit him off. And Dre's round. And his car's not ghosted. Paoli needs to be careful coming around there now because Drebe's going to be right there. And Drebe stays out of his way.
Wow,
this is an amazing race.
I said that we had good, clean drivers in F3 before this race.
You jinxed it.
I apologise for this. AMS and stewards.
It's making the race good. It's making the race good.
They're going to be really, really busy. 6 of F5 guys in this division.
We haven't quite had a car rolling though, that F6 just yet, so...
No, we haven't. I mean, up the front, a 1.2 second gap. And AMS pits.
And Zexa.
Do they know something we don't?
And so does Phoenix, maybe.
They're going to the mediums.
Mediums, they're doing the 2 stops. They're doing 2 stops. That is the best strategy. Anyway, Drew and Callboy. Callboy clips the grass, so isn't going to benefit him for turn 1, and Drew does get the position up into P5 for now, but he still has to make a pit stop compared to everyone else.
By the way, Pauldy with the undercut of the gods. Look where he's come out, and look where he's filtered back through. Right on the back of AMS.
He's only jumped Zexa.
Yeah, he has jumped Zexa. He's right on the back of AMS.
Anyway, position change. I need to get into the membership as well. For Mess Class comes into the chat to have a go at me for not having that on.
6 places lost for AMS.
So
12 gained for Tuzmas, who's got a train of guys behind him. Will he let his teammate go?
It's an Alpha 1-3 at the minute. F3 gained 7 positions.
Big loser, of course, Mr. Rob Forbes. Tuzmas is about to be gazumped by his teammate to the outside.
He gets it.
They've hit each other. They've hit each other.
Oh, did they?
They clipped each other slightly into the braking zone.
Some 2014 Mercedes stuff going on here.
Yeah. What you got to remember is, if you are the lead Mercedes,
Ushin is going to be in a battle here between Zexa and Paoli. And AMS. AMS is going to be side by side with him. They need to be careful. It's the admin versus one of the league directors.
That could be tasty.
Indeed.
Callboy on those mediums has got the most lag I've ever seen in the world.
He's got bags of
lag.
Oh yeah. And then when they made him host in Baku. And how is that not a penalty? He did not go around the bollard.
And that is a great rejoin, but TMC Callboy slides through, sliding into those DMs, and ends up in the top, on the podium now.
Yep, and Bran pits from the lead, which means that Giroux will inherit it. It'd be interesting to see where he'll come out in comparison to Ushin. Of course, this is a short pit lane.
Pauldy thought better of it. He was half up the inside of AMS.
Bran's made his stop. Where's Ushin? Ushin is just about coming across the start-finish line now. Bran is on the pit exit. Bran's going to get him into turn 1 because he cuts it. He's going to cut turn 1, of course.
Yeah, but
Bran is just ahead.
Alongside with Tasmas. Tasmas will be all over his line. That's, yeah. You're right, that exit to pit really does help you.
Yep, and Tasmas picked up another penalty.
3-second time penalty. Well, Brand's got to get this done quick. They're all Constantinian up at the front. 3-second time penalty.
Tasmas is not going to make it easy for him. Although the ERS may not be in his favour, Brand gets the move.
He went round the outside. Tasmas looks more interesting in not having an accident rather than racing him at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, that car does not seem very stable. Cowboy and Jururu for now is going to be a battle for the lead, but in turn it's going to be a battle for like P6 or P7 by the end of those stops.
Brand does not want these two to stay out again.
If Bran catches up to these two while they're battling, this could be real indications with how he's going to win this race.
Cowboy went right round the outside there. Great move.
Oh, car on the wall. Pody's just hit the wall. He's got wing damage.
Where was he through? War of Champions?
Yep. And Ushin's down inside. Tasmas is wheel banging. Tasmas is going to keep it up the inside. He's lost that. He's not going to make it easy for Ushin. And
how the hell
Ushin is just ahead.
How are they not round?
Oh, Tasmas is round and he's out of the race.
Safety car.
Come on, give us the safety car. And Nino's out.
I wonder if Nino hit him.
He's right there. Nah, Nino's miles off. That's like saying Ericsson hit Grosjean, but he actually hit him. Brown and Jururu.
Sector 1 yellow flag.
That is Tasmas. Like you said, Tasmas was more interested in keeping his car on the track, and you can see why now. That car was not a stable car.
It was not at all. Jururu versus
Bran to the outside. Jururu cuts in. He doesn't want to. This is not for position at the end of the race, so he doesn't want to bother with him.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, Jururu, will he? Oh, Ushin just got past, and both Mercedes within a lap are both in the wall, and Jururu's disappeared there, and he's a disastrous lap for the Mercedes boys.
Toto Wolff will be having words.
It's like the German Grand Prix all over again.
Well, they wearing 1950s style dress. Is that what they'll blame it on?
All the white noses. The half-painted car.
Yeah. I like that. I think it was a good touch. Bran on the back of Cowboy for the lead.
That is the more interesting battle compared to Dre, Phoenix, and F3 over there. So Cowboy's gonna be lagging like mad on his screen.
Yeah, it's really annoying to race someone when they're like that.
It's very annoying to commentate over as well because you don't actually know where the car is. But Bran's gonna make an approximate guess. He's gonna go to the inside, and for Bran's sake, he's got to hope now that that's the last he sees of Cowboy, and it is.
Into the pits.
Bran didn't really get held up much by those cars yet to pit.
No, he's done quite well, really.
Anyway, Phoenix and Dreve, as F3 also in this battle, picks up a penalty. Phoenix to the outside.
Wow. And both of these two jump Cowboy as well, and Phoenix as well. So Cowboy down to 9th.
Maybe we can take a breather after this battle.
The next one to come up against him will be Rob Forbes, trying to recover after having a front wing change. But he's got a long time left in the race, only at 12, so it's not all over for him yet.
As you see, F3's got the better exit compared to Treve's. Alpha versus Ferrari, junior team versus main team, technically. Dre to the grass, he's let him go, I believe.
Even though one owns the other.
Yeah, F3's on much quicker tyres, he's way quicker than Dre. Yeah, there's no point battling him.
That's true. Jay's on 11 lap old tyres.
Ushin's just picked up a penalty as Pony pits for the second time. It should mean that he'd probably be on a free stopper now, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I would guess so. What's he going to put on now? Surely a set of,
No set of mediums. Yeah, it is a pre-stop then. Maybe to a set of softs at the end. Depending on the weather, if it stays like this.
No indication of whether it will or won't. I guess it will stay this way. Doesn't look like it's getting darker. It's calmed right down now.
Exactly. Take a breather for a bit. Kind of lose your breath when you have moments like that in the race where everyone's just spinning off, overtaking someone.
I don't even know how we ended up with stuff like that. We just seem to create someone's mistake breeds to another mistake, and it just ends up like a big accordion.
Got two-time PSGL F1 champion CRG Blizzard in the chat. Hello there.
Should we do a race?
We
can do a race. We can do a race summary. Do you want to do a race summary, Jamie?
Well, hang on a sec, because here comes Cowboy. He's racing Drebe, the home hero, versus the Lag Maestro. Cowboy's picked up a penalty. Of course, you forget this is actually Dre's home race.
You thought better of it.
Looks like for a sec he was going to try and stick it around the outside, try and get it around there. Oh, don't go for it through turn 3. The worst chicanes I've ever seen. Tibson's gone, he died on that one.
He did in the War of Champions.
Oh, to the outside! He's in the grass! Yeah, but he got in the grass, that's hampered it a bit. He's just about got ahead of him. Cool, but I only pitted 2 laps ago.
Yeah, but he pitted for a set. On my screen, he's running on a set of softs. What's he running on your screen?
Good call, boy.
Yeah.
Mediums.
Excellent.
Like he is in the race.
He's faultless ready.
The grand finals are this week, weren't they?
I think so. Not that I bother.
Yeah. Drebe
Far too quick.
finally pits. Set hards, he's doing a 1-stop. Oh no, it's on a set of mediums. They look like there was a set of hards.
Paulie picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yep, this race goes from... It was...
It's having a bit of a chaotic
running
race.
stable. They got that wing damage after hitting the World Champions, and they went from bad to worse since. I think now you can do your race summary though. No,
So the race summary is that Chaos, Canada Chaos is the race summary. So we had 2 in the War of Champions on that one, which was Shalabar and
Tibson.
Rainbow picks up penalty, Tibson. Then we had, which gave, then on to lap 2, I think it was, SSR Phoenix got hit by one of the Renaults. It was either Game 3 or Pauldy. I think if I remember rightly at the time it was Pauldy maybe, or maybe Game 3, I can't remember if I'm being honest.
I thought it was one of the Ferraris.
No, it definitely, no, there was another accident with one of the Ferraris. But that was the other Williams. One of the Williams got hit into turn 1, hit the Renault, and then the Renault paid SSR Phoenix back later on in the lap.
Yep.
AMS started on pole.
Dropped the 4th.
Yes. Everyone fall off the chairs. AMS stuck it on pole. Rob Falls was leading, having a battle with Bran, and he decided to drop it.
Oh, we got yellow flags in Sector 1. I thought when I saw Zaxa picked up a penalty there, and I saw the yellow flags pop up, I thought he lost it from 4th position there. Go on.
He seems to be okay.
Yeah, little crofting.
Yeah. So as I was saying, Rob Phelps was leading before dropping it on the exit of turn 3 while battling Brown for the lead. And then since then, Brown has driven serenely through the field to regain up his first position after the first round of pit stops. And that's is where we are.
Plus the Tasmas accident as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Tasmas.
And then him and Nino retiring at the same time. We think there's going to be a safety car, but of course that never happens. Why should
No
we even
safety car.
bother when it's crashes to see if it's a safety car going to come out or what, whatever?
Someone I do want to mention quickly is Felix. Felix looks really, really like he's shaping up to have a go at SSR Phoenix. His car looks nice, he looks controlled. Just been riding on board with it last couple of corners. It's really good.
Right, so you've got
Phoenix
some
is
battles
stopped.
going on now. It's starting to pop up again. Paulie
Phoenix
and
locks up
Forbes.
into the hairpin. Paulie and Forbes.
Yep. Paulie's got Paulie on more wind damage blended in with the the Rolex advertising on the barrier. It's the inside of the Renault M plate's yellow and then the outside's black and yellow. It's a bit confusing.
Oh, that was a
There he
late
goes.
switchback.
It's going to be close. He's going to try and keep it through there. Got a penalty in the process. Forbes didn't bother with that. Should wait till turn 1 to try and get him back. But here comes Paulie.
Around the outside.
It's got him. For now.
Really tried the switchback.
No, it's too far behind. Those tyres are not as young as Paulie's.
Forbes.
Well, Paulie
Yeah,
had to replace
Forbes
his
is-
front wing.
Yeah, Forbes had to replace his front wing, but a lot earlier. He's probably coming to the end of his stint life.
Yeah, as we're now watching that race, he's continuing to chase down Phoenix.
Phoenix has got a lot more ERS. He's saving it up for the back straight, realising that's the only place really you can have a sort of set the overtake up.
Yep. Ooh, Zaxa.
Into the pits for a set
For
of
a set
mediums.
of mediums. Take those to
They'll
the
kick
end.
off.
It's about 16, 17 laps. He's not going. That was a
Is he
long
go-
hold.
Is he going to kick the second rounds of stops off? Forbes is coming for his second stop. So yeah, they're all struggling
Maybe-
with tyres.
Trying to jump the likes of Drebe.
Yeah, I
When
guess
Drebe
so.
has to put it again, he'll probably have to. We'll try and catch him and overtake him on the track. He was fixing his wing. It did show the animation for Zexa fixing his wing, but I believe you. It's another Codemasters moment.
Top quality. Jay on the back of Game Freaker.
Yep. Game Freak are on a slower compound and they're way older than a medium as Dre's on, so
17% of ERS up against 90%'s worth of ERS.
yeah, who's the favourite here? I'm saying the Game Freaker.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
You never know.
that was like
Yeah, there's no
watching
challenge. That's like watching a McLaren Honda up against the
GP.
Mercedes from like 2015.
they're shouting GP2 engine. Forbes 3-second time penalty again. This race has gone to pot really.
He is in a bit of a battle, I guess you could say. Drew is closing him down a bit. Well, Forbes will probably extend the gap back out again. He's got the newer tyres.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fifteen laps to go.
Felix has just started to lose his DRS advantage over Phoenix. Front two have been a class of their own though. 13 seconds clear of the third place men.
Yeah, but remember the likes of AMS and Pody and stuff making pit stops, and these guys haven't yet until now.
It's true. Phoenix has stopped.
You know, that's in proper action for a couple of laps now, though. This Phoenix is going to go to the end. Although him and Zextra, I believe, will be battling. He's just behind him. Phoenix, Forbes sets the fastest lap. There's Game Freak and Pips.
1:10.9. And he is in the top 10, so he would get the fastest lap point.
2 points so far for Forbes.
Yeah, which is important, considering the fact that he's joint leading the championship.
Yep.
With Phoenix, who at the moment is 8th.
Bram Pitts. And so does Shin.
So F3 surely he's got to take the lead here, surely. I guess. Maybe not.
Staying out.
Will he get Ushin? Ushin's still coming down the pit lane.
Now, F3 let's take the lead of the race for
No, he
a
doesn't.
split second. And the two McLarens are in a battle on the track, but I should imagine Cowboys should let him go with it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Alpha
Ushin
1-2,
burning the
McLaren
cars.
3-4.
Odds on that.
I wouldn't mind that in real life. Just switch him around. McLaren 1-2. And other than that, I don't see anything else really going on the track in a minute. No battles in under a second of each other. Cool way probably pit at the end of this lap. And F3. Yep, and yep, nope. Cool way staying out for another lap.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see where he comes out. Maybe that'll spark another battle.
Unless he's trying to sort of defend his teammate from AMS.
Yeah. Let's have a look. He is coming out the pits. Just he's about now, so he's going to be battling Drebe.
There's an awful lot of tyre management going to have to go on here. IMS surely has just got hoping that Corboy goes straight into the pits this time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Candy from a baby.
Cool
He
boy
didn't go
does
to the
pit.
pits.
To be fair, he's still got another 2 laps on those set of mediums, I believe.
Probably.
A safety car would be nice.
Yeah, punch it all back up would be good. So then I suppose
Ever
the
since
pen-
the first round of stops, it's been a bit dull.
Yeah, there's been a few. I mean, the DNFs didn't help. What do we have? We had also Harris joint late, so that would have been another one. That would have been 17 runners. That's what happens when you have a lower turnout.
Alec Donald Trump has arrived. He wants to make this race great again.
Went from one extreme to the other. First 12 laps was like,
Something. It was something.
yeah, it was something to behold. It's every time you mention how clean F3 drivers are normally. When I mentioned that before the race, that seemed to lead into absolute chaos. So if I mention how clean they've been for the last 12 laps, maybe it will get all,
Let me do the
again.
honors. Let me do the honors. Might not work, but I could try. These drivers have been incredibly clean the last 12 laps. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right. Nothing less than you'd expect in F3. So, Core Boy for fastest lap is my tip. He's come out on a set of softs.
Don't think you can make him go to the end.
I reckon him and Forbes could get very tasty.
Yeah. I might have done the trick, you know. That little
Yeah, cool.
speech there.
Yeah, Core Boy might be making you look like a genius. Although from 6th down, they're only covered by about what? From 6th to 10th, they're only covered by what? 6 to 8 seconds, something like that. So
Well,
far.
I'll have a look at the gaps. Top 3 covered by 5 seconds, top 4 covered by 10.
Yeah.
Actually, is that gap coming down between the top 2?
Down to, yeah, it is. It's down to 1.4.
It is. Ocean's been quicker on those set of mediums, but for now we're going to go to the battle between Forbes and Drayby. These drivers have been incredibly clean for the last couple of laps.
Yes. Oh, Forbes got a run through there. And this only ends one way.
And Dre is going to keep it in there.
Oh,
Inside. Forbes the outside, that's the best camera angle possible, game, cheers.
gave him the hip and shove. Round the outside.
Now here comes Scoreboy.
With more ERS.
The gap at the top's now less than a second.
J Bay's gone deep into the hairpin. Rushing fastest lap of the race. Core Boy's going to get J-Ray.
It's going to be a drag race down into the last corner. It's not much of a challenge really though. Dre will pit shortly though. Battle at the top now, 8/10. Ushin is looking for his second victory in a row in F3.
He is.
Forget Leroy. Leroy's a lost cause. He got banned. He got kicked out of PSGL earlier this week for his driving. We don't need Leroy when we got Mr. Ushin McGill coming up from F5, F6, and then coming into F3 or F4, you could say, and doing absolute bits. Let's just hope he gets to. Well, let's not hope he gets to F2 and just completely loses his head.
Down a bit. Why did Leroy get banned?
Yeah, just force someone into the wall for no reason. I mean, like something you see every day, to be honest.
Fair enough. Look at the
Gap.
battle for the lead.
Yep, 3 attempts. Been watching it this whole lap.
Coreboy's
But now
about
look
to
at Coreboy.
overtake Forbes.
Coreboy is having a drag race with him. Coreboy's just been something else. And a set of softs. Fastest lap is coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Damn, I've been let down. Back to the lead. 4 attempts is the gap. Ushin is definitely running lower wings. He was running literally no ERS on that back straight. Was still catching Brown.
He's about to be able to slip down. They both tried to cut the corner off. I don't know if that was the greatest idea there by Ushin, the way he's just attacked back past.
He's letting him go. He's letting him go down the straight. Big mistake, I think. Unless down into turn 1 is where he's playing it. That's where he's playing it.
He's so much stronger into the brakes into that chicane.
Yeah, unless Ushin wants to be sensible, let's just wait until the last couple of laps.
Also penalties.
But to say that, we don't know about the penalties. I don't want to look at the penalties. I don't want to spoil it for the chat. I don't want to spoil it for us up here. Of course, I know Ushin does have one. I saw it earlier.
I'm not sure if Brown has any.
I should imagine he does. I mean, like Canada's the track that penalties just happen.
Yeah, they do. Very easy through turn 3 and 4 to get one. Very easy through 6 and 7. Very easy for the last corner. Basically all the chicanes.
Yeah. Except
Still
for that,
saving
except
more.
for that other one where it's a weird chicane, isn't it? That other one.
Yeah.
There isn't really any way you can really cut it.
No, you can get spun by the auto spin curve on the right hand side.
I've never been spun by that auto spin curve.
Come and join my league. Yeah, for me, he's now just sitting on Brown's rear end, not actually trying to hassle him into making a mistake or anything like that.
Yeah, just breathing in his fumes seems like the best idea for Ushin at the minute.
Felix on the back of Phoenix.
Okay.
It's down to 8 tenths.
Felix on the back of Phoenix.
Yeah,
Let's
8
have a look at it
tenths.
for a sec.
Go back to the lead.
Down.
Bran has had a bad run towards the hairpin.
I think Brian got the better run at that last chicane though. It's all about the hairpin. That hairpin is going to be the best place to get it. AMS picks up a penalty.
He's gone deep.
That's to get the better exit though. He
Yeah,
knows that Ocean's superior to the DRS.
And he's got DRS, and he's got more ERS. Here he
comes.
goes. Oh,
Brian
that was a
goes
late
defensive. Very defensive. Brian has not got much ERS, but I should imagine he'll have another go at it. Well, Ocean has got the DRS because he passed the detection zone in front. There's no detection zone in that last corner.
Will he launch it? He didn't launch that.
He's too far behind. Way too far
Never
behind.
too far back.
He's definitely keeping close. He's following him. Corvette picks up
Called
a
by
penalty.
3 seconds.
I don't remember him picking up the fastest lap. Did he do that? Oh, he makes contact! He makes contact, and I thought for a sec that Usher was round. He got the bad exit through there, although Brand does not want to use his ERS just yet. He's going to keep close to Ushin.
His DRS.
Realistically, both these guys should have the same amount of pace as each other.
They should. He's still gaining as we come down into the hairpin. Very, very close.
I know JNO Ocean's got a pen, but I don't want to spoil it. I should imagine everyone's got a pen. It's Canada.
He's having a look into the last chicane.
He's going to go for a turn one. Turn one's the place.
36, here we go.
Ocean is not using his ERS. Ocean is not using his ERS though. He's got plenty of it, but he's not using it. He's going to let him get back in front. This is very interesting, to say the least.
This is like a NASCAR / Indy 500 race where no one wants to be the guy not getting the slipstream, not saving the fuel.
Yeah, it's the thing in NASCAR. If you're like a Talladega or a Daytona, you don't want to be the car in front because you never get the tow. The only way you can possibly keep that lead is if someone hits the back of you and give you a bump draft. Other than that, then you're screwed. Or you just try and pull your best blocking maneuvers.
Which normally end up in the big one.
If it's single file racing, then you can just pull a block in one car. If it's 2 or 3 lanes, or 3 wide, 2 wide, then yeah, it's pretty hard to do it.
Zexa, Phoenix, and Paul-D. No, Zexa, Phoenix, and Paul-D are all converging on each other in the battle for fourth. AMS seems to have third nailed down.
Here comes F3. Tucks
One
back
for
in.
one for the old boys.
You know what would be really interesting if those two leaders collide in the last lap when they're going for it, and it's Pody and here's Zexa. Pody on the grass, I believe. Pody's on really old mediums. Those mediums are nearly a puncture range. He is really slow. These guys are going to have to be careful trying to get past him. And this is the exact same situation how that Haas rolled in the F6 race. It was a 4-wide battle going for turn 2.
Here we go.
There he goes, he's through. He's through. You know he has no pace compared to those. It's the right option.
Yeah, I think his tyres are completely gone.
So,
But
oh, Felix picks up a penalty. You know, back to the front. It's now 2 temps. Ushin is gonna not go for it. Oh, he's picked up a penalty. He picks up a penalty and he's weaving. He's weaving. He doesn't like what he just saw. Or something from Bran. Or did not like the fact that he got the penalty there.
yeah, maybe you can. I mean, from what I saw,
that was silly
like
from Ushin. He needs to stop weaving because he's lost a lot of time by doing that weaving. I don't even know what's going on. He's driving, gone out the window. He's lost it. He's lost it. He needs a Bran to have more penalties now.
He needs to force Bran into a mistake.
Yep.
And Phoenix is on the back of
Zex got a bad run. Zex got a bad run, I believe.
Ray Bay with the fastest lap.
Yep. Some Grand Prix, this can take away something if passes to that point. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo cuts the corner.
Got away with it. Cowboy on 9-lap old softs. By the way.
Oh, actually, I said Ushin lost it, didn't I? Gap's now back down to 3 temps, so just start the final lap.
Yeah, but he's used a lot of ERS. He's probably want to turn that
They're around
down
the same
to...
ratio. They're about the same ratio. Using about the same amount of ERS. Justin's just trying to get back to Bran. He's using all the ERS he can to try and win this race.
We'll try and win it on the road and see what happens with the penalties.
If you know you're gonna do certain penalties, the best thing that can happen is winning on the road. He's used all his ERS before he needed to use it.
Zexa and Phoenix together.
Well, Bran's got the red fuel mark. Ushin doesn't have that at all. Ushin's got DRS as well. It's going to come down to penalties. Bran's first win in F3. Ushin's second in a row. Felix picks up another penalty. Least of our concerns right now, though. Bran comes around the last corner for the final time. Ushin is not going to get him. Bran wins, Ushin second. There was 6 seconds of penalties between them at the end.
It'll be AMS to finish next. The one we'll look at is Zexa with Phoenix right behind him.
Oh, this is going to go. They're going to go side by side in the line. Gasly versus Hamilton-esque as Phoenix got it. He's just got it line, but loses out on penalties. That's a shame. Cowboy actually got Phoenix and they're free, so Cowboy finishes 5th.
Great result. Forbes recovers to 8th.
Porty 9th. Fully set the fastest lap. Does so. Drebe comes on 10th. Game Freaker in 11th. Actually, no. Game Freak gets the final point, and Giroux will make sure that Giroux gets the final point. So that's your Canadian Grand Prix. I
would say very interesting is that how much conversation will be around the stewards.
Got a reason for AMS's bad start. He got 107-degree tyres at the start. He overheated them on the formation lap.
Oh dear.
No idea how you can overheat your tyres that much on the formation lap, unless you was weaving like absolute mental stuff.
Look at the pens. Shout out to Giroux for no penalties.
Wow. How did you manage that? And Bran.
And Bran, that's how Bran won.
Yep. Uh-oh, migrating host. I wonder what we'll get back to.
Cool boy. So yeah, very interesting race.
Yep. So, if you'd like to suggest the top three, you can ask the questions as usual.
Okay, I'll try and find them. So top three were Ushin, AMS, Bran, and Ushin. Yeah,
Correct.
confirm. There you go. Have all been suggested.
Few suggested players. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think AMS will join. He doesn't reveal his voice. I think it's time for AMS to reveal his voice, though. It's about time. About time.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he doesn't do it.
You never know.
There's the race winners here.
Going into turn one.
Yep. I'm doing the game audio down so you can hear the other guys speaking over this.
There was a lot of lag, you are right. I've just seen in the chat quite a lot of people complaining about lag.
Hmm. Brian, you there?
Bran's there, Ushin's there.
Yep.
No AMS because AMS doesn't speak.
AMS, reveal your voice, please.
I'm sure AMS won't reveal his voice. It's like a magical
hello.
pixie.
Just crashed into bot ass on stream and he flipped them over.
Excellent. Should we start? As AMS isn't going to come in.
Yep.
So, first of all, congratulations to the two drivers that are here, both onto the podium. We'll start off with the race winner, Bran. I mean, to drive around Canada and not get any penalties is an achievement in itself, really. And to win the race, the first one in F3, first win for a while, just a perfect display. But did it feel perfect, or was it as hard as it looked?
Yeah, I couldn't make any mistakes, otherwise Ushin would have been past me. Yeah, in practice, the practice race, I got about 27 seconds of pens, so I don't know where that came from, to be honest. And yeah, I'm just happy getting this win, to be honest. It's been like 6 months since my last league race win, first win on this game, first win in PSGL since back in F6, I think. So, I'm just happy. It was a difficult race. Ushin's pace was brilliant. Obviously closed me down at the end. Then I knew he had a penalty though, and then obviously he got another one right near the end as well. So, but I was pretty covered, I think. I'm covered.
Yeah, it did look like it was a very tight race between you two at the top, which was good to see. Obviously, you guys wouldn't have seen there was quite a lot of chaos behind you. So to both kind of have clean races was kind of showing what it takes to win in F3. I mean, I'll take full responsibility. I jinxed it in the start of the stream by saying that we have quite clean drivers in F3, so the chaos that happened behind is definitely commentator's curse. Moving on to Ushin, obviously, first season in F3, were, I think, third or fourth third in the championship before this race. Will definitely probably take the lead now, so I'm doing my quick maths. You lead the championship. I mean, it's got to be a dream into F3, isn't it? I mean, just waiting a win last week, a second place this week. The consistency's there, and obviously you've got to be thinking you're fighting for the title.
Well, yeah. you take it every race as it comes, so I don't really want to think that far ahead just yet. But yeah, it's definitely been 2 good results in a row, so I'm kind of happy after 2 horrible rounds at the start around Bahrain and Baku. So definitely improvements to be made still along the rest of the season.
Obviously, probably the thing to remember is that we've still got quite a long way to go. Obviously, we'll have a 2 week gap after the next race. Is that right, Jamie?
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got Russia next week. So to Bran, obviously, what's your pace like round Russia? Do you enjoy the circuit? And obviously, you're hoping to get back-to-back wins.
Well, historically, Russia's been probably my best track, or at least one of the best tracks. So, yeah, I'll be aiming high again. A win would be nice, but you know, as Owen said, it's one race at a time, isn't it? And if I get a win, it'd be surprising, you know, because there's a lot of quick people in this league. And yeah, it'd be good if I get a win, but I think podium would be good as well, you know.
Yep, that sounds like everyone's taking it rather seriously in terms of one race at a time. Ushin, what's your pace like around Russia and hoping for points and a podium again, I guess?
Uh, Russia is like my least favourite track to drive, so I'll be aiming to not finish last.
Yeah, I know
It's
that.
just horrible.
I know that feeling. Don't worry about that. I get that every week. So I look at the calendar and go, "Oh God, we've got a race here." Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's it. I'll hand you back over to Jamie now, and see you all next week.
Also, yeah, one question for all three of you before we, well, two of you before we go. What's your pace like around Russia? Of course, that is the next track. What happened to you? No, I'm doing Grand Prix mode. The AI crashed into each other on turn 2 at Russia.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so
I believe that question's been asked already, Jamie.
would anyone like to answer the question?
I think they've already answered the question.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, we have done that one.
Well done.
I'm just trying to drive backwards on the track. One was said he wanted me to drive backwards on the screen, so I'm doing it.
Okay, mate. Here we go.
My driving skills are good, aren't they?
Your driving skills are fantastic. I mean, both of these drivers are the 1 and 2 tonight have raced against me and you in the past, so they know how good our skills are. Really, I mean, it's a travesty we're in F5.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to agree.
Magnussen ruined this race. He spread out the field by crashing into Norris on turn 1.
Excellent. Right. So yeah, that's these. Can we let these two drivers go? Because if they're anything like me, after last night when I got off, I realised that I literally had sweat. I'm now at a point where I literally had sweat mode on to try and keep fourth place. So yeah,
Have foot champs to play.
yeah, foot champs to play.
Yeah, you can go.
Thank
Nice to
you.
see
Go for a little bit.
Well, hopefully,
See you next
I'll see you
week,
next
boys.
week. Yeah.
See you later.
See you.
One more crash and the stream's going to finish. Let y'all get a replay of that one. Yeah, stream's over. Goodbye.